We are doing super well. Had a really good meditation, and she's like, this is a great, manifesting and releasing. So what do you want to release to what do you want to manifest? Was the message during the meditation. So and you can do that with more than one thing. You can go back and, we're going to post that as a separate video. So you can go back multiple times and listen to it with a different intention each time, and really get those energies flowing. Because as you focus on the energy that you want, and that's where, and the card that came out is message in the bottle, that is where you kind of have left that energy, and just kind of, go on and say, okay, universe, show me the change, and then let it go. It'll happen in the right time. It might happen today. It might happen, in 6 months, by the new moon in Capricorn. So just be open to when the message comes. She said, the message is now out there, that you've sent the message what you want. You put the energy out there. It is an unfinished symphony, and, it will be. The message is coming. We are not in charge of the time. She said, we are not in charge of the time. And she said, if you notice, she is riding right there on that full moon. So she said, we are going to get a couple of tarot cards. The first card is the Strength card, the Leo card. That does remind us, we are coming up on the Lionsgate activation portal, which we feel comes from about the 25th of July through, a week, 10 days after the 8/8 portal. But the 8/8 date itself is a huge portal date for bringing in love and the things you want. So, okay, so we're just going to cut it and get 6 cards. So you're going to see the message, the Empress, which, is Taurus, Libra. And then we get the King of Wands and the Page of Swords, which, in this, she's really balanced, focused, really paying attention to her learning, and, really honed in on her focus. We get the Judgment card, the King of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So, and she said, we feel like with that, that's like, we feel like the feminine is really being balanced in her energy, and the masculine energy is being balanced, and the overall situation's being balanced. On the focus of what do you want, what's going on in your house. She's like, focus on what's going on in your house. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Focus on what's going on in your house. So sometimes it's hard to know that, right now, what's going on in your house is a transformation. And then she said, we've been planting the seeds, and sometimes we don't, we hear all the chaos. Because with that, I always say that 9th bird up there is my little Celia bird. Because are you now wanting a little more balance with your relationships? Are you trying to manifest that? That's exactly what we feel like you're working on. You're putting the energy out. I want equal energy exchange. We definitely agree with that. You have to know your worth. And you know what? We feel like this is like knock, knock. It's time to realize you have to put your ability to manifest to work. You can do it. She's like, that meditation right there, put it to work. If you're having trouble manifesting money, focus on money. Focus on how it's going to feel when you have what you want, and just do that. And then, you know what? Because this energy, this Knight of Wands, King of Wands, King of Pentacles, that's the balance between I can manifest and here it comes in the physical. Because you know what? It's time to do that. You can say what you want. Say, here, I know. I I'm ready to follow the inspired action because he's following his action, which is definitely that Leo energy. So she said there could be huge change in the next month into this Lionsgate portal with this energy of a change in your financial stability as you focus on, what's going on with you. Are you being very focused on what your desires and dreams are? Like, so you just had me like we made an oracle deck, like it's imprinting. We're so excited, we can't wait till we get it So we are excited. So we are in that mode of being focused, and like she would not let me do anything to do the work. So when you're getting inspired action on doing something, do it like we sit down and literally I worked all day on it for days until it was done. She wasn't letting me do anything else. And I told Dave, it was one of those things that I never thought I had the creative ability to sit and design the artwork on the cards. I always thought, I was like, here, I'll come up with the stuff on the card, but the artwork's not mine. But you know what? Celia had a whole other plan. So, so we are waiting the arrival of the card. So we are super duper excited. And as we decide if we like them or what we want to change on them, then we will we're going to begin some production on some Celia cards. So we're super excited about that. So